Hello and welcome to the finale of the Fall Hot Girl Body Sculpt series. Today's focus is going to be on the core and the glutes, utilizing a chair or bench surface. You can also use a sofa or a bedside if y'all decide to do this one at home. Whatever surface you decide to use, just making sure that we have enough space around your surface and that it is safe to use, making sure that when you're on it, it doesn't wobble. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. The first warm-up movement, we're gonna come with the hands on your bench surface. We're gonna push your hips back. Your head is in between your biceps here. And on your next exhalation, bringing your body weight forward and engaging into your core and your back. Inhale again to come back into our elevated child's pose, and exhaling to drive it forward to engage into the center line and the posterior chain. Just like that, keep focusing on the breath work. Take these movements nice and slow. This is just the warm-up movement. So we're just heating everything up, warming it up, and we're gonna get right into more of the intense movements very shortly. So really enjoying the smooth opening exercise. Nice work, everyone. Keep going. We'll do last 3 reps right here. Last full rep right here. Nice. And on your next exhalation, we're gonna step your feet back a little bit further behind you, and we're gonna lift your heels off the floor. Your right leg is gonna come forward into a lunge stretch and activation. Bring it back into center plank. And now the left leg is gonna come to the side of your bench surface. Now, if you have a surface that you're not able to bring your legs to the side, bring that leg in front of the surface and step back a little bit deeper with your feet. So that way you're still keeping that front knee in alignment with your shin, and you're still able to come into that full deep lunge activation. Wherever you are, keep breathing, keep focusing on lifting the heels in the plank position. And as you step forward, that front heel is on the floor while the back heel is lifted. Alternating sides, we're almost there. Keep going. Drawing attention into your core as well as we come back into our plank and as we step that foot forward. Alternating sides, making sure that your low abdominals are engaged. You're not pulling from the low back. So making sure that your T-spine is nice and neutral, and making sure your hips do not come down or significantly up towards the sky, so that you're keeping your whole midline still activating and keeping the spine nice and long. Nice work, everyone. Let's do one more rep right here. And on your next inhale, step both feet back into our heel elevated plank. On your next exhalation, drive that right knee in towards the center in a diagonal line. Hold for a second and then bring it back into that plank position. We're just on that first right leg flexion and extension, trying to keep everything as stable as you possibly can. The only thing that should be moving here is that knee in towards your chest for a knee drive. Your spine is neutral, your hips are not moving side to side, and your head and the neck is in that neutral position looking towards your fingertips. If you would like to make this more challenging, you can keep that leg lifted the whole time instead of that tap back. Nice work. We'll do one more rep just like that. And on your next exhalation, bring your knee drive into a hold. Keep everything nice and forward. Shift your body weight a little bit more forward. And let's go ahead and bring your feet back into that beautiful supportive variation of a child's pose. Really sinking your hips back, relaxing your head and the neck. You can feel free to shift your hips side to side if that feels good today, or even bending one knee at a time, lifting the heels, whatever feels Great to release the glutes and the core tension that we were just in that first beautiful round. And on your next exhalation, let's go ahead and drive it back into our plank. And we're gonna switch to the other side. So now the left knee will come in, either tapping down at the floor, bottom position, or keep it lifted. Either way, really shifting your body weight forward so you really feel this not only in the glutes, but in that core. Keep going, y'all. I believe in you. Nice work, everyone. Holding on here, really making sure that nothing is moving side to side, keeping everything beautiful tension into the midline, into your core, your low abdominals, and your glutes. Everything should be working. We're almost done. We have one more rep right here. Nice. And let's go ahead and hold with the knee drive in, shifting your body a little bit more forward. See if you can lift that bottom heel a little bit higher. Last 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and drop it down, hips back, relaxing back into our supportive variation of child's pose. Relaxing here for one more full cycle of breath. And on your next inhalation, slowly walking your hands back towards your knees and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing it back up into standing. This is the fun part. We get to come into our single leg activations now. We're coming into split squats. If you've done these before, you already know, but an easy way to set up, especially at home, is to come all the way down so that your back knee can really extend back and come into a beautiful angle, so that way you're not guessing if it's the correct angle. So setting up this way is a little bit easier, so that way it takes out the guessing work, so that you're already set up, making sure that your hips are pointed forward and that back heel is lifted up and the toes are digging onto that surface. Making sure that the forward knee does not come past the toes here. Inhale on the way to the bottom, 45-degree angle behind you, and then exhaling to drive up into a 45-degree angle. Again, this movement is not an up and down motion. I want you to think of it as you're coming in front of you and lifting towards the bench. So ideally, in a perfect world, if you can lift that back foot off of the bench surface, that's the ideal situation. So that's how much tension you should be feeling in that front leg. So most of the body weight should be in that front leg, and the back leg is just effortless here. The reason why we want to be in more of a 45-degree angle versus an erect spine is because we are still targeting into the posterior chain, the glutes specifically, and by changing the angle, we're going to really get and hit into the glutes rather than just the quads. Great work, everyone. If you start to lose your balance looking at one point in the room, do not let go of that one point. Really keep looking at it and continuing to flow through it. We have one more rep right here. Nice. And on your next exhalation, bring your fingertips on behind your head, and we are holding at the bottom position. See if you can just hold a little bit longer. And let's go ahead on your next inhalation, come out of it into standing, and we are bringing your hands interlaced behind your hips. Release some of that potential areas of tension that you may have felt in the split squats today. We did a really great job on that first side. You already know the drill. We're coming right back into it onto the other side. So whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and set up. Again, you can do just, if you already know your stance, you can directly bring your foot back, or you can set up back through that low lunge position on the floor. Either way, keeping the pelvis nice and forward. Inhale, 45-degree angle back and 45-degree angle forward. Nice. And if you'd like to make this a little bit more challenging, you can keep your fingertips behind your head the whole time, but you are looking so strong. Keep going. We just have last 3 reps right here, and then we'll hold at the bottom. Last rep right here, all the way down and all the way to lift. And on your next inhalation, we will hold at the bottom position. Do not move. Again, bringing your fingertips behind your head. Last 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and relax out of it. Perfect. We did a lot of glutes and of course core, but we're gonna get a little bit deeper in now to the core side. So we're gonna go ahead and step your feet onto your bench surface. Your palms will be down on the floor. If you don't like this position, I will be sharing a modified version in just a second. Just bear with me. But for those of us who are coming into this version, your toes are on the box. And we're gonna bring your inner thighs close together, exhaling to lift 1 foot off of the bench surface, and then inhale to tap back. Alternate the sides as we just lift the leg up off the surface and then switch. Nothing is moving for the upper body, it's just staying in that beautiful, stable plank, high plank. And for my friends who prefer the reverse direction, we're gonna bring your hands on the bench surface, step your feet back, your heels are lifted, and we're gonna do the exact same movement of lifting the leg off the floor, each side, alternate, and we're just in the different elevations. So either your feet are lifted or your hands. Keep going, everyone. You are looking so strong. I know these are not easy, but you are looking so great. We'll do last one right here. Nice. And let's go ahead and hold it in that plank position. Shifting your body weight a little bit more forward. Last 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and slowly come out of our plank. Beautiful work. Coming into a quick release, a quick child's pose all the way on the floor. Just relax here for just a second. That was a very challenging move. We did a lot already so far in this class. We are halfway now. So just preparing for some of our last movements and circuits here. You got this. Now, whenever you feel ready, let's go ahead and come back into a seated position. We're gonna lift your feet up now onto the bench surface where we're gonna be doing our glute series now. Carefully reclining back onto your back and keeping your toes lifted, but the heels grounded onto the box or the bench surface. You do have the option to bring the toes on the surface, but I'm gonna be performing with my toes lifted. And also if you have a clippy, make sure you're not driving it in your skull because I almost did. All right, when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring your palms down on the floor to support your upper body. On your next exhalation, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Hold for a second and inhale slowly, hovering your glutes off the floor, especially at the bottom position. Nice work, everyone. Just taking it nice and slow, keeping that core engaged. In this position, it is so easy to pull your back. So reminder to core brace, meaning squeezing not only your glutes and your core strongly towards the midline, but also breathing outwards rather than inwards. Breathing outwards is going to create a beautiful pillow for your low back, so you don't pull anything in the low back, but you feel more emphasis into your core instead. Nice work, everyone. Keep going. Looking so, so strong. Nice work, everyone. Let's do last 3 reps. This is your last rep, and let's go ahead on your next exhalation. Hold at the top. Do not move. Keep lifting your hips up towards the sky. Keep squeezing that core. Breathe out. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and bring your hips all the way down. Take a quick stretch. Bring your knees in towards your chest. You can move side to side if you prefer to give a little bit of a massage for your low back, or even rolling from the ankles. Just taking a moment to breathe and release, because we're going to come right back into the same movement, or position, I should say. Now, when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and place your heels back onto the bench or box surface, placing your palms down to support you, and you can either keep your knee bent or extended, coming into single leg glute bridges, starting with the right leg. Inhale down and exhaling to lift up. And the opposite leg can either be heels on the surface, toes lifted, or you can keep your toes and heels on the surface, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Either way, staying on that first side, single leg, elevated glute bridges. Keep going. Nice work, everyone. Last rep right here. And on your next exhalation, we're gonna hold at the top and come into little tiny pulses. Keep breathing. And let's go ahead and hold at the top. And on your next exhalation, drop your hips back down and release, recover. And we're gonna switch sides. Once we are at the other side, a reminder, you can keep your heels down, toes lifted, or you can bring both the toes and the heels in contact with the surface. And we're going to be inhaling down, hover, and exhaling to lift. Really driving through that foot that is in contact with the bench surface, really feeling a strong posterior chain activation, but also really feeling your core working here as well. The elevation surface just helps to engage and activate your core and the glutes a little bit more, even without weights. Nice work, everyone. Let's do one more rep right here. And on your next exhalation, let's go ahead and pulse. You got it. Just little tiny pulses. Keep breathing through it. We're almost done here. Few more pulses left. And hold at the top. You got it. We're holding for last 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and slowly bring your foot back down and the hips down onto the floor. And we are coming into our beautiful happy baby, grabbing your feet from the inside of your hips, perhaps shifting your hips side to side here. You can also extend and flex through the knee to release some of that tension through not only your hips, but also through the back of the legs here. We'll take 3 more cycles of breath here. And on your next exhalation, let's go ahead and slowly release out of our floor position. And we are coming into the finish line. We are coming into hands supported on the bench, either slow or fast diagonal mountain climbers. Keeping your heels lifted the whole time, taking this at your own comfortable pace. Again, this is your workout. We are almost done today, so leaving no regrets behind. Keep flowing through it. Really driving each knee towards the opposite elbow. Last 3 reps on each side. Keep going. And on your next exhalation, coming back into plank, tapping out, one foot lifts off to the side. Exhale and inhale to meet back into plank and switching sides. Basically a slow plank jack with that leg lifted as we reach to the side. We are at the finish line here. Do not quit on me. Reminder to keep bringing your body weight forward so you really feel this not only in your glutes but also in that core. On your next inhalation, shifting your body weight a little bit more forward, lifting the heels a little bit higher, holding in plank for last 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and shift your hips back and down. We're coming into our floor hand supported child's pose. We are done with today's workout. We are just coming into our final thing of the day, which is our cool down. Do not force this stretch, just letting gravity do its work by really melting your body down towards the earth. And whenever you feel ready, let's go ahead and slowly coming up, bringing our right foot to the bench surface, or you can even do this on the floor, lifting the toes up. You can grab a hold onto your shins or even the toe, shifting your hips back and really feeling it into your whole back of the leg and the glutes. And let's go ahead and slowly switch to the opposite side. This should feel so nice. We did a lot of work for our legs, our glutes, our core. This is our moment to just thank our body for working so hard for us today. And on your next exhalation, let's go ahead and come off of our bench surface, collectively bringing only the positive vibes up and down into your heart center. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. I'm so proud of y'all if y'all got through this workout. If you got through this series, I am so extremely proud of you. And until the next one, have a wonderful day.